Hi guys, time for another weekly review, and this week I have seen 6 movies. So let's get down to it. First off, I, as usual, rented a movie, and the movie I rented was Frankenweeine, and this was a really good film. If you're a fan of the old Universal monster movies, you're definitely going to like Frankenweenie. Uh, it's directed by Tim Burton, and it's one big homage to Universal monster films from the 1940s. It's the story about a young boy who loses his beloved dog in an accident and decides to revive him. So it's really sort of the story of Frankenstein put into a kids movie of sort. So, but it's a really good film, beautifully animated. You definitely can see that this is a Tim Burton movie. So I enjoyed it, and I would give it a 3 out of 5. And next up, I watched 2 movies at the cinema. First off, I saw Percy Jackson and Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters. This is a follow-up to Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, which I thought was a pretty good adventure film. Sea of Monsters, also pretty good adventure film. It's got a little bit of a problems here and there. Personally, I think the final battle was not that climactic, so a little bit of a downer there. But overall, I think it's a pretty decent adventure film. I give it a 3 out of 5. The next one I saw at the cinema was The Mortal Instruments: City of Bones. This one, I'm kind of in 2 minds of. First off, I thought it was pretty decent. On the other hand, it's obviously trying to be the next Twilight. And I am not that big of a fan of the Twilight films. So, yeah, kind of in 2 minds about Mortal Instruments, but there are quite a good few things that are good with the movie, so it's pretty decent. So I will give it a 2 out of 5, almost a 3 out of 5. So that's the movies I saw at the movie theater, and if you saw my last video, my collection update, I said I was going to give myself the project of watching the movies in this box, the classic sci-fi, including movies like Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Incredible Shrinking Man, This Island Earth, Tarantula, The Thing from Another World, It Came from Outer Space, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, it didn't go quite as planned. I only had time to watch 2 movies from this set. So I'm gonna try to finish off watching the other remaining movies in this set over in the week that comes here. So the movies I saw this week was, well, let's see here. There. Tarantula and The Thing from Another World. Let's start off with Tarantula. Now, as you probably might have guessed from the cover image, this is a monster film, a giant monster film. And this one was pretty enjoyable. You can definitely see the similarities in this to another classic 1950s sci-fi monster film, Them. So you can definitely see similarities in there. I thought this was a decent film. We got some great 1950s special effects when it comes to showing the tarantula as really huge, and it's got a good pace. It's a little bit slow in the middle, which is kind of a strange thing because this one is only 1 hour and 15 minutes. And another weak point with this film, we see far too little of the actual monster. In total, I think we see him only... we see him the last 10 minutes of the film and a few minutes more throughout the film, so quite little of the monster here, which is a shame because when you see him in the movie, when you see the monster in the film, it really looks great. So I would wish they would have showed the monster more than what they did. Next up, I give Tarantula a 3 out of 5. So next up, The Thing from Another World. This is, of course, the movie that inspired John Carpenter remade to The Thing. Follows pretty much the same story. This one, scientists in the North Pole discovers a crashed UFO and an alien survivor here, which they take back to camp. One difference in this is to the John Carpenter version is the inclusion of a group of military men here. So we kind of got this sort of clash between science and the military. The military who wants to destroy the threat that this alien poses to humanity, and the scientists who want to study him. So this was also a decent film. I like this a bit more than Tarantula, so a strong 3 out of 5 for The Thing. So, one more film I almost forgot that I saw this past week, and that was a Western. And it was this, the Texas Rangers from, let's see now, 1936, directed by King Vidor, starring Fred McMurray. Also here, a decent Western. You kind of see a theme here with the movies that I watched there. Pretty much all of them have been decent But as I was saying, decent movie, not anything really special. I enjoyed it. Fred McMurray does a good job as I guess you can say he is a reformed criminal. I leave it at that. I don't want to say too much about the movie. So, The Texas Stranger, 3 out of 5. So there you have it. All the movies I've seen over the past week. So hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you like. Give it a thumbs up if you want. And also, if you like my movies, please subscribe to the channel. So, and until my next video, bye bye.